Good evening, everyone. Thank you, and one more round of applause for our awesome jazz band. We're going to change it up just a little bit, and we're going to bring one of our students up to do a vocal solo for you with the jazz band. We're going to now play a piece made famous by Ella Fitzgerald, as well as Frank Sinatra, with Someone to Watch Over Me. We have our guitar player, come on, Jonathan Lassinger, is going to be singing vocals for this piece. We hope you guys enjoy Someone to Watch Over Me.
a saying, oh, says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain gal I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found her yet. She's the big affair I cannot forget. Only girl I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add her initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that she turns out to be someone who watch over me. Who's lost in the wood? I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although I may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart she carries the key. Won't you tell her please to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me.
And now we're going to change it up and go a little more old school with an instrumental solo. Every year, well, before COVID happened, we wanted to start it last year. We want to take a time during the concert to feature a soloist within each of our groups, our jazz band, percussion, as well as concert band, and have the students work with a college student, a professional musician, someone to kind of give them the experience of what's it like if I go play a gig somewhere after high school and I got to back somebody up. So we have Miss Camille Alicea. She is a student at USF. She is about to graduate with her music education degree. She is currently interning at Dunedin Highlands Middle School, and she's been working with our low brass throughout the whole year and helping them out, and she is a fantastic jazz trombonist. And so we're going to end with a trombone shorty piece called Buck Jump. We hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. And now we'd like to turn it over, the visual aspect, to our winter guard. Please enjoy.
Grew up this way, surrounded by people who used to say that rhyme about sticks and stones. As if broken bones hurt more than the names we got called, and we got called them all. So we grew up believing no one would ever fall in love with us, that we'd be lonely forever, that we'd never meet someone to make us feel like the sun was something they built for us in their tool shed. So broken heartstrings led the blues as we tried to empty ourselves so we would feel nothing. Don't tell me that hurts less than a broken bone. That an ingrown life is something surgeons can cut away, but there's no way for it to metastasize. It does. She was 8 years old. Our first day of grade 3 when she got called ugly. We both got moved to the back of class so we would stop getting bombarded by spitballs. But the school halls were a battleground where we found ourselves outnumbered day after wretched day. We used to stay inside for recess because outside was worse. Outside we'd have to rehearse running away or learn to stay still like statues, giving no clues if we were there in grade 5. They taped a sign to the front of her desk that read, "Beware of the dog." To this day, despite a loving husband, she doesn't think she's beautiful because of a birthmark that takes up a little less than half her face. Kids used to say she looks like a wrong answer that someone tried to erase but couldn't quite get the job done. And they'll never understand that she's raising 2 kids whose definition of beauty begins with the word mom. Because they see her heart before they see her skin, because she's only ever always been amazing. We weren't the only kids who grew up this way. To this day, kids are still being called names. The classics were, "Hey stupid," "Hey spaz." Seems like every school has an arsenal of names getting updated every year. And if a kid breaks in a school and no one around chooses to hear, do they make a sound? Or they're just background noise from a soundtrack stuck on repeat when people say things like kids can be cruel. Every school was a big top service tent, and the pecking order went from acrobats to lion tamers, from clowns to carnies. All of these miles ahead of who we were freaks. Lobster claw boys and bearded ladies, oddities juggling depression and loneliness, playing solitaire, spinning the bottle, trying to kiss the wounded parts of ourselves and heal. But at night, while the others slept, we kept walking the tightrope. It was practice, and yes, some of us fell. But I want to tell them that all of this is just debris left over when we finally decide to smash all the things we thought we used to be. And if you can't see anything beautiful about yourself, get a better mirror. Look a little closer. Stare a little longer. Because there's something inside you that made you keep trying despite everyone who told you to quit. You built a cast around your broken heart inside of yourself. You decided they were raw. Because maybe you didn't belong to a group or a clique. Maybe they decided to pick you last for basketball or everything. Maybe you used to bring bruises and broken teeth to show and tell but never told. Because how can you hold your ground if everyone around you wants to bury you beneath it? You have to believe that they were raw. They have to be wrong. Why else would we still be here? We grew up learning to cheer on the underdog because we see ourselves in them. We are graduating members from the class of "We made it." Not the faded echoes of voices crying out names will never hurt me. Of course, they did. But our lives will only ever always continue to be a balancing act that has less to do with pain and more to do with beauty.
legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall, we break and we make mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive, when everyone who loves me is died, I'm willing to wait for it, wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Takes and he takes and he takes and he keeps winning anyway. Changes the game, plays and he raises the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive, and so you survive, then goddamn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes and we get it anyway. We rise and we fall, and we fall with our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive, and so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadow. Follow, sweet children, will show thee the way through all the pain and the sorrows. Weep not, poor children, for life is this way, murdering beauty and passion. Hush now, dear children, it must be this way, to weary of life and deceptions. Rest now, my children, for soon we'll away into the calm and the quiet. Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadow. I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been, feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. For the world we're gonna make.
There is a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls, and window sills, tables and chairs worn by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel at home.
Just to let y'all know, tomorrow is the beginning of the state solo ensemble for Winter Guard. So wish them good luck in that. Just do great. My name is Alexander Gonzalez. You might know me as Mr. Gonzalez if you have a percussionist child, and I'm the director of the percussion section here. Today we're going to be doing a piece called Scuttlebutt by Jim Casella, and the main reason I want to talk to you guys is this actually has some audience interaction in it, if you will. There's a disco, as it's called, section in it, where basically you'll be clapping on 2 and 4. It's really hard to miss because half the group will also be clapping with you, but please, by all means, feel free to participate with us. Have some fun with it, dance if you want to, and just enjoy the percussion ensemble.
Check. I just want to say thank you again for everyone coming out tonight and supporting our students and supporting their music education. With such a strange year and everything we've had to work against, online, in person and online at the same time, masks, spreading out, weird practice schedules, all those fun things. Your students have really done a great job all year long being positive about it, finding the light on the other side that this is going to end at some point. We're going to get back to normal. But can we just give one more round of applause for all our students for a great job they're doing? At this time, I'm going to ask our band booster president, Ms. Christina Mills, to come up and share a few words and let you know some important stuff coming up as we finish setting up our concert band.
Hi everybody, I'm Christina Mills, the band booster president. Again, we are so grateful everybody's been able to come out tonight and support the band and the guard and everybody involved. Just a few reminders. As you leave tonight, stop and pick up your statement envelopes. In those envelopes, there's your statement. Also information about sponsorships. If you own a business or you work for a company who loves to support local schools, drop your business card in the donation box out front, and we will reach out to you and give you that information on sponsorships as well. That way it makes it easy. Everybody forgets the little papers. Also, when you leave, at the table that's going to be right by the exit, we have a couple of thank you cards we would love for the parents and students to sign. We're going to go ahead and deliver that to the church and pastor for their amazingly letting us, use the church for our concerts this year. April 22nd, keep an eye out for information. We're going to be having a welcome meeting. In that meeting, you'll also get information on how you can volunteer and join our band booster board. So keep an eye out for that information. And then, of course, in May, we're having another concert. And one more time, let's give a huge thank you to all of the instructors, Mr. Mulder, and the students. They've done amazing so far this year. We're very proud of them.
Like Christina said, April 22nd, if your student is continuing in band, we're going to have a Zoom night to talk about next year, give you all the dates, all the important info, how you can get involved, the fun things we're trying to plan for next year, marching band show, all those things. So we want everybody to be there. It's a Thursday night. It'll be at 7 o'clock, so please make sure you're there. We need just another second to kind of finish setting up. If you can't tell, there's a lot of students and a lot of equipment we got to move around, and they're doing a great job for only the second time ever getting to be in here and do a concert. So give us just one more second. We're going to tune, and then we will kick off our concert band portion, and we will wrap things up. Thank you, guys. Like with the jazz band, we also want to bring up guest clinicians and conductors to work with our groups too, so they get used to someone other than me always yelling at them every day, so it's kind of helpful. Plus too, when they hear someone else talk, they usually listen just a little bit better for some reason. But this is Mr. Brent Lampkin. He is the band director at Classical Prep, just down the road from us, and he helps out our trumpets and horns and saxophones throughout the year. And he's going to be conducting a piece called Raven's Gate. We hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, on the podium, Mr. Lampkin. As we set up for our final number, we want to just say thank you to Grace Family Church for allowing us to come perform here again one more time. And we will be back once more on May 18th. It's a Tuesday this time, not a Thursday, so make sure you remember that. And that will be our final concert of the year, last big send-off. Thank you to our admin and our school staff for their support of our program. Thank you, big one, to all of our students. Thank you guys for pushing on through a weird year and having great attitudes about it and putting forth great effort. Thank you, parents, family members, guardians, friends, everybody who's here tonight. We really appreciate you guys coming out and supporting your student and supporting their music education. And also thank you to our band staff, Mr. Lampkin, Mr. Cowan, Ms. Alisea, Mr. Sperling, Mrs. Mulder, Mr. Gonzalez, Coach Chris, everybody that helps out. And thank you so much to my wife, Rena, putting up with everything with band. So, yes. So, it's actually kind of strange. I'm just stalling time for percussion, really. So, Rena also teaches at the school, but she's reading, so she's done at 2:55 every day. And with COVID and not getting to do everything, I finally realized what it's like to be a normal teacher and get to go home at normal hours. So a big thank you to her for everything she does for our band program and myself. I think we're about ready. When we go to end this piece, please make sure that you grab your letters and envelopes on the way out. Your students do have 3 jobs before they leave. They have to put their chair away, their stand away,